getting a ball.
The prince is giving a ball.
The prince is getting a ball.
The prince is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball. The Royal Highness Christopher Roper, Glenamere Glottery, Carl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Letson Herman Gregory J. is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
My daughters are looking dreamy-eyed. The prince is giving a ball. They say he wants to find a bride. He may find one at the ball.
I hope that he'll propose to me.
I hope that he'll propose to me.
I hope you propose to me.
The prince is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball.
His Royal Highness Christopher Roper, son of the Majesty, Queen Constantina, Charlotte Sermontrue, Glenamere Maisie, Marguerite Anne is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball. The Royal Highness Christopher Roper, son of the Majesty, King Maximilian, Godfrey Wenceslaus, Leopold Sydney, Frederick John is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
He's giving a ball.
Cinderella,
Yes, ma'am.
have you made all the beds?
Washed all the dishes,
Scrubbed off the floors.
finished the washing and ironing.
Polished all the silver.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, go and find something else to do. I need to talk to my daughters. Not you, Cinderella. My own 3 daughters. Esmerelda,
Yes, mother.
Prunella,
Yes, mother.
Griselda.
Yes, mother.
Oh, what a wonderful day it has been.
Yes, it was thrilling to see the prince.
Now, the prince has returned from studying abroad, and he's giving this ball for one purpose only, to choose a bride. There is no reason why it can't be one of you. Don't just stand there, Cinderella. Do your chores.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, come, girls. We must prepare for the ball.
Oh, how I love this room when everybody's gone and it's just me. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who has always had her silk made by her own flock of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl men go mad for, love's a game I can play with a cool and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
Christopher, your mother and I are so happy to have you back home. But it's time for you to get married and settle down.
Yes, Father.
Well, every girl in the kingdom would love to be your bride. That is why we are throwing you this ball.
I will rather wait till I fall in love.
Love?
Well, it is possible for love to follow. It did with you and I, my dear.
Yes, if you excuse me, I'll go prepare to find the boy.
You don't seem very happy, my boy.
I am so not looking forward to dancing with every one of those candidates.
Yes, and each one of them wanting to prove that they'd be the perfect choice to be your bride. Now, I'm far from sentimental or romantic, but I'd like to think that I'm strictly up to date. But at times I find this dancing a bit too frantic in these hectic days of 1428. Ah, but Christopher, your grandfather, he loved to dance. My dad was debonair and quite as light as air. In his very soft shoes, how he would slip and glide and skip and slip and slide. In his very soft shoes, he barely touched the ground and never made a sound, though I noticed in all his reviews that when he took his vow to the crowd and the crown, the crowd went crazy as the house came down when my dad wore his very soft shoes. Ladies and gentlemen, my son, the Prince. Wears his very soft shoes.
Cinderella, my gloves.
Cinderella, my bracelet.
Cinderella, my fascinator.
Cinderella, my necklace.
Hurry, girls, hurry. We don't want to be late for the ball. Cinderella, you are no help at all. Go do something. Now, girls, attention, attention. Esmerelda, show me how you will curtsy to the prince. Awkward, awkward. You look as if you're toppling over. Oh, well, at least I hope you have prepared some fascinating remark for the prince, something that will make a strong first impression, something personal.
Yes, ma'am, I have.
What is it?
Very nice weather we're having for this time of year, Your Highness.
Oh, dear heavens. Can't you think of something more interesting and personal than that? Oh, work on it. Now, Cinderella, if you were going to meet the prince, what fascinating opening remark would you make?
Please, Your Highness, I'd like to be your bride.
Ridiculous.
Imagine Cinderella at the ball with her smudged face and tattered dress.
Now, girls, compose yourselves. We're off to the ball.
I am in the royal palace of all places. I am chatting with the prince and king and queen. And own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. Oh, who are you?
I'm your fairy godmother. I'm made of all your most beautiful hopes and dreams and wishes.
Fairy godmother, I only have one wish right now.
To go to the ball.
Yes, but I know it's impossible.
Impossible? Bah! What's a fairy godmother for? Now, to work. I believe I noticed a pumpkin out in the yard. That will do nicely as a coach. We'll get 4 mice to be the horses and 2 plump rats can be the coachman and the groom.
It all seems so impossible.
Impossible? Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage, and 2 white mice will never be 4 white horses. Such folderol and fiddly-dee of courses, impossible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules, who won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and dewy-eyed dopes keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. Impossible.
Oh, but fairy godmother, my clothes. I have nothing to wear.
We'll take care of that. Now turn around.
How beautiful.
And there are your slippers.
They're made of glass.
Mm-hmm. Now, you are ready for the ball. But there is one thing you must remember. You must leave by the stroke of midnight, for the magic will last no longer. At 12 o'clock, your horses will turn back to mice, your coach back to a pumpkin, and your dress back to rags.
I'll remember.
Impossible things are happening every day. It's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the ball. May I have this dance, my dear?
Yes, thank you very much.
Good evening, Your Highness. We are so happy to spend some time with you. My name is Esmerelda. I would like to say something personal.
You would?
What lovely weather we're having for this time of year.
How very personal. Next.
Oh, this is my sister Prunella, and this is my sister Griselda.
Next.
Wasn't that a delicious dinner? I certainly hope you enjoyed your quail. Now, sit back and relax because our court musician, Thomas, is going to favor us with something special.
Fair ladies, dukes, and gentlefolk, it's showtime. I thought that love was just a fairy tale, but I ended up from that point of view. Soon my cloud became my lucky star, because my lucky star was really you. I never thought that dreams like this would ever really come true. I am home, and I'm driving round, and I know there is never a road too long. No matter what comes underneath the darkness, is a bright light that has shone. 'Cause I am home. I am home.
Thomas, that was wonderful. Thank you so much. And now a special surprise, everyone's favorite court jester, Ian.
Yeah? Nothing's gonna harm you while I'm around. Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around. Ian is full probably everywhere. I'll send the tally. I don't care. I've got ways. Not to worry, I'll be there. Ian is so trying you for a while, but inside, nothing will harm you while I'm around.
All right, it's time to get up and dance a little bit. Won't you join us on the dance floor with Christian?
I am pleased to see that the ball is such a success, my dear. Well, with everyone except for the prince. He does not seem to be enjoying himself.
Holy Portia. I never met her before. Would you like to dance?
Yes, Your Highness. I would love to dance.
My dear, who is that beautiful mystery woman dancing with our son?
Hello, young lovers, whoever you are. I hope my troubles are few. All my good wishes go with you tonight. I've been in love like you. About love like yours, I have a love of my own.
Thank you most kindly for the dance.
You are most kindly welcome, Your Highness.
I never felt this way before. 10 minutes ago, I looked up when you came to the door. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling the room has no ceiling or floor.
10 minutes ago, I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and to fling out my arms and to sing out the news.
I have found her, she's an angel with a dozen stars in her eyes.
We are dancing, we are flying, and he's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love, I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well, and for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again.
Who is that girl? I've never seen her before. Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a frail and fluffy beauty? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me?
Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a fair and soft and beauty? Why would a fellow once prefer a solid girl like me?
She's a fluffy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm, and with every little trouble, I could break a little arm.
Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her, so obviously unusual? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me? Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink, but not any pinker than a rose's. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a doozy's. Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her, a girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? 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 What's the matter with the man?
Oh, Your Highness, is this really happening? Or is this a dream? Oh, I must go.
Wait, I don't even know your name. Look here, she lost her slipper that she left. A glass slipper.
Well, I must say, I'm very glad to be home again, where I can rest my weary feet. Oh, Cinderella, what are you doing up? It's almost morning. How can you possibly do your chores if you have no sleep?
I'm not tired. I've been dreaming of the ball. How was it?
It was grander than any dreams you could possibly have. Although, I had hardly begun talking to the prince when he moved on.
What was the prince like?
Romantic.
He's so handsome.
He is so good looking.
Yes, that's how I saw him too. In my imagination.
Oh, you cannot possibly have imagined what it was like.
Oh, but I think I can. A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in a hazy heaven tremble above you while he is whispering, "Darling, I love you." You say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in the hazy heaven tremble above you while he is whispering,
"Darling, I love you."
You say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
What rubbish. Girls, go to your room.
But Cinderella started it.
Cinderella, clean up this mess right away. It looks like a pig pen.
What if you don't find her?
I am so not going to be happy without her. Or satisfied.
They'd be in love with the dream, my boy.
I know you, I walk with you once upon a dream. I know you, the gleam in your eyes, it's so familiar a gleam. And I know it's true that visions are seldom more they seem. What if I know you, I know what you'll do. You love me at once, the way you did once upon a dream. She left her glass slipper. I have it.
We will search the entire kingdom for the owner of this glass slipper.
The prince is coming. The prince is coming. Cinderella, go out to the garden and stay out of sight.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, good evening, Your Highness.
Here, try on this glass slipper.
Ah, well, Esmerelda, why don't you go first, darling?
Ah.
Squeeze it in just a bit more.
Oh, look, it fits.
Oh, I guess not. No, I guess it doesn't fit. Well, Prunella, why don't you go next? You have those lovely, small, narrow feet. Narrow feet, Prunella. Make them narrower. Well, it was almost, wasn't it, Your Highness? But, Griselda, come, darling. It's your time. Shove it in. Just shove it in the slipper, for God's sake. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. Well, thank you. Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you.
Are there any more young maidens in this house?
No. No. No.
We will be on our way.
Fairy Godmother,
Well, why are you crying?
the prince is leaving and I will never see him again.
But he has traveled far, and he's sad and weary and thirsty. Perhaps you can offer him a cup of water.
Yes, Your Highness! Would you like some water?
Cinderella!
Silence and keep it down. Here, try on this glass slipper. Look at this, the glass slipper fits. Now we can live happily ever after.
Impossible things are happening every day. Impossible.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. It's possible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join a marriage. But for white whites who usually change to horses, that's all the right ability I courses. Quite possible. For the world is full of saints and fools that don't believe that sensible rules, that won't believe that sensible people say. And because that's side 3, I don't say building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. A lovely night, a lovely night. A finer night to know you never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars of the hazing heaven trembled above you, whilst he hears whispering, darling, I love you. You'll say goodbye, away to fly, and on your lips to keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, 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 lovely night.